What is going on, everybody? I'm Chris C. I am the Slasher Nerd. This is Black Glove Reviews. We'll be right back right after this
Ever
quick
wondered
intro.
who's behind the mask in those twisted Italian thrillers? Get ready. The answer lies just beyond the glint of a razor blade. Picture this: rain-soaked streets, neon lights flickering, and a gloved hand lurking just out of sight. Giallo films are Italy's wicked love letter to murder mysteries, equal parts style, suspense, and a splash of blood-red color. But it's those iconic black gloves that really set your nerves on edge. Every time they appear, you know something wicked is about to happen. In Black Gloves Giallo, we review the best and bloodiest of the genre. From razor-sharp killers to twisting plots that keep you guessing until the last frame, these films are pure nightmare fuel. Think you can handle the suspense? Hit subscribe and let's peel back the shadows, one murder at a time.
All right, I am Chris C. I am the Slasher Nerd. If you like slashers, if you like Giallo, I am the Slasher Nerd. I am here on YouTube, I am on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm under Letterboxd under the name Chris C. Black Glove Reviews. Basically, first episode, Black Gloves, as you can see, are associated with Giallo, a great genre of Italian thriller films. Now, the one I'm going to be talking about today is more horror than it is a giallo, but it has heavy giallo elements, and this might have broken my top five. It's kind of crazy to think about that. We're talking about A Short Night of Glass Dolls from 1971, the debut film from the great, underappreciated Italian director Aldo Lado. This is a very good release from Celluloid Dreams. This is up here for my release of the year. This is a great, as you can see, hardbox kind of set. It has a booklet in here, which I read a little bit last night. This talks about Aldo Lado, where he's born, his history in films. You have these great Italian directors like Dario Argento, Mario Bava, of course, the master. You have Lucio Fulci, of course, my favorite Italian director. Sergio Martino, all these directors. Massimo Dallamano, the very late, great Massimo Dallamano as well. And then you have Aldo Lado, who is in this group. Very underappreciated Italian director, in my opinion. Of course, he did Night Train Murders, which I like a lot. He, of course, did Who Saw Her Die, that Arrow release. That's a very good one as well. I like it when these Italian directors kind of separate themselves from the norm, you can say, right? Everybody has their own style to these films. It's no different with this bad boy right here. It sticks out a lot. My score went up with this film. I'm going to talk about that towards the end of this video. But like I say, Black Glove Reviews, we talk about mostly Gialli in this series. Basically, this is just a takeoff from my Giallo Wednesdays. Just change the name a bit. But I hope you all like what you see here. If you do like what you see here, hit that subscribe, hit that like too, and hit that notification bell. I'm sorry, it's been a while and stuff. I'm currently recovering from something. I think it was like an infection and stuff like that too. Slasher Nerd's getting older here. I'll always be a nerd, and I'll always love my slashers and giallo. So let's get started. First, take a look at this release in a Blu-ray case, because I think they couldn't get a 4K case that can hold this many awesome discs. This is a great edition, I tell you. So first off, it comes with, so let's look at the special features here real quick. I'm just going to name these off. So original Italian English opening credits, of course. So these discs are crazy. So you have the original US paralyzed VHS version of this. You also have the Grindhouse version of this too. Great trailers. Love Grindhouse. Very Grindhouse-like. So I kind of don't like how the discs are kind of set up in this case, but it is what it is. Of course, another title coming out from Celluloid Dreams, that is Black Belly of the Tarantula. Of course, you have that, the 4K disc here. And then you have these other two discs here, the special features. And then you have, yeah, the Grindhouse version and then the Paralyzed version too. And of course, you have just like the kind of the original Italian wording of the film, which I cannot pronounce correctly. So, also comes with a great booklet, and of course, and can't get better than this. Also, I haven't opened these up yet, but it comes with these lobby cards and stuff like that, which is very cool. That is so cool. So props to Celluloid Dreams. Boy, they're making a killing so far with just two films out. I watched the Blu-ray. Of course, I have an older Sony 4K Blu-ray player. I'm saving up for a better one and stuff like that. But this is still a great transfer. 1080p, great transfer, great film. Like I say, this went up for me, crazy. I just don't seem to remember, I guess, a lot of stuff that I saw the first time I watched this film. But we're going to get into this. So, Short Night of Glass Dolls, 1971, directed by Aldo Lados, scored by the great Ennio Morricone. John stars the great Jean Sorel as Gregory, and Barbara Bach as Mira, very young Barbara Bach as Mira, his girlfriend, and Ingrid Thulin as Jessica. Uh, Jose Quagillo, Mr. Jose has been in other Aldo Lado films, so he's kind of a mainstay, which is very cool. Of course, he was in Who Saw Her Die as Valinsky, Mario Adorf as Jacques. I think that's how you say Jacques. So basically, Gregory is a journalist who, at the start of this film, is found. It looks like he's dead. His eyes are opened. It's basically, though, he's been paralyzed. These groundkeepers find him, take him in. They think he's dead. There's no heartbeat. So think Jacob's Ladder a little bit, where he's narrating his story of like going, no, I'm alive. I'm not dead. What's going on here? And then he goes through the stories trying to recollect what happened to him. And it goes back. You find out he's a journalist in Prague, I believe. So this is filmed in Croatia, Slovenia, and the Czech Republic, basically. He's a journalist over there. And he's trying to get his girlfriend, Mira, played by the great Barbara Bach, out of there. So he introduces her to everybody. Him and Jessica has a thing for him, and says, "Why are you even going out with her? All this other stuff too. She's this, she's that, blah blah blah." Goes to this party where these whole high-ranking officials are at. You find out that there's more to this insidious group than you may seem. So they go to this party. He goes back home with her, and then he gets called by his partner, Jacques, because there was like some story going on. It turned out to be false, kind of like a trick or something, you believe. He goes back. She's no longer there in his apartment, where his villa, where he's staying at. Her clothes are still there. Everything is still there. She's not. So he's trying to find out where she's at. He finds out a lot of these young women have gone missing. He goes to these parents of this child that left, and then it just it goes on from there. It's a very good film. I like it a lot, and it just goes into these dark places. The score from Ennio Morricone is great, and he just finds out stuff about this. It's called like Club 99, I believe. Very high. It's basically a cult. A little bit of a spoiler, but you find that out. This is done very good. It's very dark. I like the cinematography of this film. It's done very well. It looks great in 1080p. It's a great Blu-ray transfer. I'm sure the 4K is terrific as well. I haven't heard anybody complain about it. My boys Dirk and Darren, who joins me for talking Giallo with Darren. You can see them on Subjective Perspective Collective. They recently reviewed this copy from Celluloid Dreams. Check that one out as well. Check out their review on this. Like I say, it's a great release. Great acting. Jean Sorel is great. Barbara Bach, of course, is great. What else is there not to like? Very good horror with heavy giallo elements. This is definitely a giallo. The slasher nerd likes it a lot. Definitely check it out. I give this a high 9 out of 10. I give this a very high 9 out of 10. I don't believe it. Second time watching it is so damn good. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. So definitely check it out. It's a very good film. Like I say, filmed in Croatia, Slovenia, and the Czech Republic, which was under Italy rule for quite a while. That's where around this area is where Aldo Lado was born. The booklet in here is a great story on him, great introduction to him and his life and what he liked doing and all this stuff as well. If you haven't checked out Aldo Lado's films, this is a great place to start. This is on Tubi as well still, I believe, so you can check it out there. Thank you very much for sticking around, if you have, for my Black Glove reviews of The Short Night of Glass Dolls. I am Chris C. I am the Slasher Nerd. Like I say, slash that like, sleeping bag, kill that subscribe. ladies and gents, do not go into the neon nights without somebody there to be with you, because the black glove killers are out there. You all have a great one. I will see you all next time.